props from movies that you own or you want to. And this got me thinking, it's like, what movies are there where I would love to have props from? And I sort of, my brain leaned towards bullet casings. So it's like, how cool would it be on a shelf? You've got a little shelf there, and it's like, that bullet casing's from John Wick 4. That bullet casing's from Rambo First Blood Part 2. That bullet casing's from Commando with Schwarzenegger one. I'm like, I'd quite like to have bullet casings. It's kind of a weird prop. I don't know if people sell them. I know they used to, because I remember years ago I saw in the back of a magazine, it was $90 you could buy this thing for, and you could buy a used bullet casing from Rambo 3.
Wow, man. I never thought of that. So you're talking screen used. And I mean, that's hard to prove because it's like that blurry bit of brass ejecting out the side. But yeah, man. Wow. That's cool. Because, my brain goes in two directions when you ask that question. One side is, if I could have something from a movie that actually worked, it would be a lightsaber so that I could just walk cavalierly by my shrubbery and prune it,
I was doing that today with shears and it's deadly.
Dude, it takes forever. I mean, like, I've got one that's battery powered and but I mean it's heavy because it's battery powered. And which I guess is a good workout, but I mean, it just takes so long. And then there's cleanup. I mean, in my head, I'm kind of thinking, the lightsaber would not only cut, but then if it falls back into the blade, it just kind of, it doesn't exist anymore. So there's less cleanup. But man, as far as screen use, the one thing that I have wanted ever since 2014 was Star-Lord's blaster. And I've got two that I created, but they're not the real deal, man. And I was not about to pay prop house prices for one. Yeah. So,
I get the emails through from Prop Store, and I'm like, let me just look on the website. Oh, how much? And I would love it.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I can't afford that. I really can't.
Yeah.
But there is that. I think because this sort of sparked into my head because Richard Stanley, who did Island of Dr. Moreau, he's one of my Facebook friends, and he was selling the mask that he wore when he snuck back on the set. And I'm like, that would be such a cool what's that in that glass case? That is the mask. Tell me that story. Well, he was on the film and he got fired, and Marlon Brando was in it, and then he snuck back on, and ultimate talking point. And I don't know how much it went for, but I'm sure it went for quite a lot. But maybe like the Terminator hand, the one that sits in the glass case, stuff like that.
You're not kidding, because I've got the plastic version of it in a plastic case, and yeah, man, that would be awesome. I mean, like, if I had space for it, then I would love to have a life-size R2-D2 and C3PO. Absolutely pointless, you know what I mean? And it's not like I could take them with me anywhere like I can, like if I'm going to go see a friend and he would think that a DL-44 is something to be cool, then I can always take that with me. But, man, C3PO and R2-D2, that's huge. But that's something since I was a kid, I always thought would be kind of cool to have. Man, yeah, I don't know, man. That, and then more lightsabers. I still want to get Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber from the prequels. I thought that was really cool. Qui-Gon Jinn had a cool lightsaber. So anyway, one of these days I'll probably acquire them. But they won't be screen used by any means.
No, I mean, screen used would be the ultimate. I think the only props I own an assault rifle from one of Neil's films, which I don't know whether it's a Time War or whether it's Rogue Warrior. Neil, let me know. And a piece of the time crystal, which I'm guessing is from the Time War. He gave me a little bit of crystal. Man. I don't know where it is though. I've got tubs of like stuff in the other room. It's in one of them, so I can't go. Here it is. Yeah. But he gave me a little piece of the time crystal, so it is safe. It's just with lots of other stuff that's also safe. But yeah, so bullet casings I quite like.
Well, that, dude, I mean, it's, my mom is a collector of antiquities, and it's all everything has a story. It's like, oh, that chair, that was, your great 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 grandfather sat in that, and that table was used by, I mean, it's just everything has meaning to her, but everything takes up so much space. And so when she showed me, like, here's the coin that your great grandfather had or whatever, I'm like, that's what I'd like to have, because then boom,
Yeah.
it's in the drawer. I mean, it's not taking up space. Um, but yeah, I do like the smaller things. Seemed like I was going somewhere else
Mm.
with the whole prop thing, and now I can't remember. Probably because I'm distracted by my dog